Chapter 61 talks about a guy named Silvestre Revueltas. Revueltas was he's actually considered one of Mexico's finest composers. Revueltas wrote very much in the style of expressionism. He used small ensembles, but he also was, yeah, I mean, he was from Mexico, so he used a lot of Mexican ideas. This is a piece that he used a similar formula of the mariachi. Trumpet is the lead voice here, and you can hear it. I want to say it's expressionistic, but it's actually more like Stravinsky. Revueltas wrote what this is called the Homage de Federico Garcia Lorca. Federico Garcia Lorca was a poet of the day, and he would write political poetry because there was a lot of crazy political stuff that was going on. It was not well received by the government, and and he said that he was a homosexual. That's against the law, and all of a sudden he disappeared one day. What happened to him? I don't know. Never saw him. I saw a picture of Revueltas, Garcia Federico Lorca, and Pablo Picasso all sitting by a fountain, and they were making political statements with their art. Revueltas musical, Picasso art, and Garcia Federico Lorca was he was a poet. This is an homage. This is in tribute to him. There's a portion in one of the movements that it sounds very much. You can hear the influence of a mariachi, and listen to it here. You can hear how that goes. Wait. Now listen to this. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. The movement is entitled Son, and so he's like a son of Mexico, but he's a son of the people. And what people? He was the people of Mexico. This was written in 1936. It's a piece that has some challenging harmonic stuff to it, but it also has some recognizable structure, whereas a lot of expressionistic music did not. But these are people who are taking the iterations of the Second Viennese school, like Stravinsky did for Russia, and he made it. He actually was a trendsetter. Garcia Federico Lorca, Revueltas did for Mexico. Copland did for the United States. There's some really great music that's coming out of this, and some of it is not so crazy expressionistic, difficult to listen to. And that's chapter 61. Pretty much we have covered the section 6. I didn't go just real nutty on all the chapters, so I'm going to encourage you guys to read them, because section 6 is very rich. There's a ton that changed. I explain it this way: if you have a beautiful embroidered sweater, if the music of this day many times is like, if you turn that on the inside, you see like all this gnarl, but you can kind of tell that, okay, it's a snowman or something. On the front you see it clearly. On the back side, it's all this craziness. That's kind of how music became back then. It became all this craziness and not the beautiful part. Why don't you turn it on the right side? Well, no. This is required for this to happen. And it's fascinating. I'm glad it didn't stick, because I don't love to. I don't love to live in that kind of music, but it is fascinating how it happened historically.